Alright, so we're continuing where we left off. I got the stuff I needed done. So let's see.
Good to see you again, comrade. You recall our encounter with Dosha, yes? When we found her encoded journal? Yes, we called in several favors to do it, but we've cracked her code. In service to her Dark Master, Dosha was after something hidden in a dwarven ruin, a place known as Mazenelt. We're not sure, but it seems to have something to do with that Mortum Vivicus her notes mention. Mazenelt is far from here, but I've prepared a portal that will carry us across Tamriel. What do you say, comrade? Venture with me into the unknown? I will open the portal.
Let's do it.
Just a moment. Here we go. Dosha was no scholar. She did nothing idly. The river has brought us here for a reason. A treasure of some kind. A potent weapon or an epic spell. Dosha respected only one thing. Power. Whatever it is, we must get it away from here. Dosha knew of this place, and so others do as well. If we don't retrieve whatever it is, others will come. And it must have something to do with that Mortum Vivicus. If Molag Bal plans to unleash that weapon again, we must stop it. The last days of the Dwemer were endless war. Their mages raced to perfect ever more esoteric spells, ever more powerful weapons. Perhaps the origins of the Vivicus stem from that long-gone era. A holdfast of the Dwemer, the dwarves. We're somewhere in Hammerfell, I think, near the South Dragentail Mountains. Or so Dosha's notes say. If I did, I'd be the wisest woman in Tamriel, comrade. No, no one knows what made the dwarves disappear. Or at least, no one is safe. Why does the river take us anywhere? The Dwemer built complexes all throughout northern Tamriel. My guess is that we're at this ruin for a treasure of some kind. If just any dwarven ruin would do, there are closer places than Mazenelt. Dosha kidnapped our comrade, Merrick. She intended to harvest his soul from
Oh
Molag
yeah, that's
Bal,
right.
in service to a plan involving this Mortum Vivicus. And then, of course, you came to his rescue, slew her and stole her journal, which is what led us here. Many things. The journal spoke of this place, but it also spoke of terrible things. Things I wish I could unlearn. Prolonged contact with Molag Bal twisted her mind.
Yep. That I believe. Alright, woman. I'm surprised you're coming with me. I made it to 50 heavy armor. Okay.
The undead are close behind us. We must hide the remains of the weapon. Now!
Oh
We will
boy.
see this done, or Molag Bal's
Jeez.
hunters will chew on our bones.
Kurano is right. With any luck, the constructs will hold back the dead. Let's move.
I still think this plan is madness.
Those were ancient ones. Aliens in a Dwemer ruin. What went on here?
Well, let's use a Crown Experience scroll. Just trying to get rid of some space there.
Blades ready, comrade. These constructs know no mercy.
Neither do I. Not anymore, anyway. Oh, fuck, I died. Son of a bitch.
I heard voices just before you arrived. The past may not lay quietly here.
Oh, my abilities aren't working. Why aren't my abilities working? My abilities should be working fine. That's weird. something's going on with this. Fuck, that took some work, man. Is there at least a door here? Okay, thank you. At least there was a door. I died, man. I'd make sure I didn't die for nothing.
Damn it. Corino is dead. The weapon will be lost forever.
No, there's still hope. Osterrand will have to do it.
Oblivion, take you. I can't.
We can still succeed. But you'll have to enact the sacrifice.
Without a soul in the crystal, there will be no way to repair the weapon. It must be done, Osterrand.
Doshia was no scholar. A sacrifice. What did they come here to do? Doshia was no scholar. Doshia was no... The skill it took to craft these constructs. Amazing.
That's reprisal.
Just think what this place must have looked like in the time of the Dwemer.
We barely survived the last wave. Valasha's injured. We'll never hold against the dead and the constructs.
Osterrand is right. You need time. I'll lead the dead away, down another branch in the tunnels.
Lanath, don't. You'll never survive the swarm.
If my death buys you the time it needs. For Deladil and Meridia!
Giving yourself willingly to the river's current. Noble.
Looks like that's where the molten metal would come from. Oh, wow. It's like their gears are magically held in place. Or, no, well, that's only held by this side. Theoretically, it should,
Dosha was...
what was that?
More wonders. And a split in the Dosha was... Dosha was... Amazing these halls remain intact. Dosha was...
God damn.
A moment. This may be crucial.
My love, Osterond, if you're going to do it, you have to do it now. I'm dying.
I can't. Don't die on me, Balasha. I can't do this.
You must, my love. Or Molag Bal has won.
It's what she wants, Osterand. This is why we came here. Do it!
Oh, that sucks. Poor thing.
Goodbye, my love. My Balasha.
Valasha's journal remains. Perhaps it will shed more light on what's going on here. Another journal? Amazing it's still preserved. The water begins to clear. 2 cities, 1 warship's Meridia. The other, Molag Bal. Abagarlis, the city of the dead, creates a relic to strike at the Meridians. Deladil, City of Light, creates their own weapon, forged around a heart of crystal. Just so. These Ancient Ones steal into the heart of the enemy with this crystal weapon. They stop the ritual, and their king ends the dark rule of Abagarlis. But they are hunted, so they try to find a haven, a place to hide the crystal. You have the right of it. They sought to hide their prize, but the priestess of Meridia first gave her life. She relit the crystal heart so that the weapon could one day be forged anew. Yes, comrade. The journals also speak of a tome, instructions for creating the weapon. The crystal heart of the weapon and the means to construct it lie here somewhere in these ruins.
Damn, that was close. Real close.
And still more active constructs.
Can't do it. Of course they're worth it. Just no money.
I can't hold them. You have to go.
I'm not leaving you.
We died when we agreed to this quest. We just kept walking a while. Hide the crystal. Hide the tome. Go!
Such bravery in the face of certain death.
Thought I saw something in red.
The dwarves were quite creative for such a godless race. Perhaps those stands could help us get past the doors?
Shush, 18 gold for that son of a bitch.
The dead Centurion. A fitting resting place for my Balasha. What? No!
The crystal is in that steam Centurion. We must destroy it! Well done. Now, to leave this place.
Ring of Stendarr. Dwarven canister sealed. Hey, I got a Dwarven canister thing. Not a working tree. Dwemer frame. Interesting. Okay. I assume she's gonna portal us out.
We've succeeded where that withered root dosha failed, comrade. Here, I will open a portal for us to return. Take the crystal and the tome. Give them to Merrick, and he can begin learning what it will take to forge the weapon. I have something I must attend to, comrade. The knowledge we have gained here has flooded my mind. I must mind the river's course. I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Wait for her to leave. I must speak with you.
I'll see you down the river, comrade.
Please, speak with me. I have only a moment to talk. You're in danger. Danger I can't fully comprehend. Not even in death. Someone close to you has plans. Plans for both of us. Plans to betray you. I am anchored, contained, pulled away. Beware, comrade.
I wish I could explore the other parts that I didn't get to see. Sucks. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I got this. Ah. See, there was a little something something here. Huh. Yeah, I think I got this one and these. Yep. Think that's gonna be it. Alright, brother. Let's go.
Welcome back from the depths, comrade. Guildmaster Sees All Colors told me you'd have something for me.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. I'll begin my research straight away. You'll be the first we contact once I know the details. In the meantime, Sees All Colors sends her regrets she couldn't stay. She said she had an urgent matter to attend to.
Yeah, bet. Traitor.
The Fighters Guild can't show the Worm Cult any mercy. We need to root them out, destroy their Daedra, and destroy any dark anchors we find. Ordinators from Mournhold have forbidden the Deshawn chapter from rooting out the Worm Cult. They consider it a politically sensitive matter, while I consider the Worm Cult a threat to all of Tamriel. Destroy any dark anchors you find in Deshawn.
Alright, let's go to Deshawn.
The Ordinators must be vigilant in our pursuit of preserving the peace for the Tribunal. Sadly, we can't be everywhere at once. And so, Magistrix Vox grows bolder every day.
I've got weapons if you've got coin. Let's keep this brief, eh?
No, I got a lot of shit to go through. Oh.
Hail!
Hail.
So I'm a member of the guild, but I can't take anything. Yeah. This is why I wanted to make a thief character.
Message for you, comrade. The guild... Comrade, I must speak with you about an urgent matter. Seize All Colors requests you make your way to her as soon as possible. She said she hopes to make use of your prize. She said you'd understand what that meant. She and Aelif await you at the hall in Stormhold. Go well on your path. Not much you don't already know. Every blade's been turned toward the Daedra. Heard a big crew took down an anchor somewhere in Cyrodiil last week. Messy business. Landed right on top of a skirmish between the Pact and the Dominion. Next season for sure.
The Dread Lady described you well. Come and speak with me.
Sheesh. Okay, so these are local dark anchors. Okay. So I'll do this one first. Maybe on second thought I'll take care of my equipment first.
Nothing about you says risk or challenge, and especially not punch a troll in the face while wearing a crown made from your own trousers. If you care to prove me wrong, I can introduce you to my two best friends, Gold and Bragging Rights.
No, I don't have time right now. Some other time. Oh shit, I'm not even in the city anymore.
Hold! Speak to me before entering Mournhold, Citizen.
Should have thought about that before you piss me off. Is this the mage cult? Again.
You enter the Mages Guild at a most difficult time.
Yes, the guild. Marashi's home away from elsewhere. Would you like to join? Our members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. We aid each other where we can, and we provide magical support for... Just so. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The guild teaches unique spells only available to members, and provides access to special training. And from Bright Moons, this one hereby grants you membership in the Mages Guild with all...
Thank you. Thank you. Well, if I could only join the criminal guild like a normal person. Shit. I'll do that eventually. What the hell happened here? She jumped from someplace or what? Okay, I gotta find the crafters. Okay, that's the Mages Guild, the other guild. So I'm probably missing some shit. Come on, man. Where is... There's the bank. There's... Oh, there's a guild. There's the enchanter. There we go. It's to my right then.
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know, Shadowstula has rejected me. Again.
Oh no. She's been rejected again. What do you think that is? Uh-oh, where's the woodworking station? Not this one. Well, it says there's a woodworking station here. Must be hidden or on the outside somewhere, maybe.
I like to write poetry with them.
Goody for you, brother. Here, they put the woodworking station out here. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta at least try to upgrade my shit.
I have many fine goods.
No charge to have a look.
Go to the enchanter. I'm level 36. That means the best enchantment I can use is 35. Oh, no. Okay. So this one I can use. This one I can use on armor. This one I can use on my weapon for my next weapon. So that's good. Later on I'll come back here and see what I can purchase. But for now I need level 36 weapons. And then I can put level 35 enchantments on there.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Okay. So at level 36, we can create Dwarven Battle Axe. Does have a little bit more damage. No, I don't want it in the Dark Elf form. This thing keeps shooting over. Now the question is, I have powered, healing done by 5%, no. Dwarven Battle Axe is physical spell penetration. That's a Fire Opal. It's one of my ones that I like. Shit. I have this. I could do that. This is levels 46 to 50. So Ebony's the level 50 metal already? Wow. Alright, so we'll make some Dwarven. Can't make that. We can make that. And we'll put Decisive on there, I guess. As tempting as it is. Shit, that sucks. I just don't have enough of a... Well, I got like 17 of these fucking things. I might as well. Yeah, let's just craft this son of a bitch. That's my new battle axe. We're going to do heavy. We're doing it all in Argonian. Level 30. 36 armor. Jeez, I gotta make sure I got all this done. Let's see. Damn thing switched on me. So I got the okay, so I got Dwarven gauntlets, Sabatons, and that. Okay. Am I out of Dwarven? Are you serious? No way! How could I be out of... That's a good one, but I'll save that. Oh man. Oh, I ran out of I cannot believe I ran out of that. I thought it was good. Okay, well, I know how to play that game. Let's see, we got the Dwarven Cuirass. We have a Dwarven Gauntlets. And we have Dwarven Sabatons. Okay. And so that is good. I'll go ahead and I will enchant the gauntlets with the stamina. Okay, that's basically free. So I need 2 more. So what happens is I ran out of Dwarven. So I have to keep using my Orc Aurelium for now. Now I can make new level 36 Orc Aurelium, but it's hardly worth it.
You're the one who rooted out that spy and united the Ebonheart Pact.
Okay. So I'm gonna get this Dwarven Battle Axe. And then I'm gonna put the enchantment on it that I got for free. Which is 1948, and this one was 1196. So this is much better. This is much better than the other one. Enchant. So now we got our shock. We have a 30% chance of getting an additional ultimate, which is okay, I guess. So I need 2 of these. See, this one was health, stamina, and stamina. So I need a stamina and a health for level 35. Oh, I entered the wrong one, didn't I? This is the alchemy station.
Come, do your trading here.
My enchantments are the finest.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do, because I'm not really, I don't have enough ebony to do it. Not ebony, I've been getting a lot of ebony. I don't have enough of the Dwarven ore to justify anything. What I'll do is I got puts one on the Sabatons and one on the Cuirass. So that'll give me 3 pieces of armor updated and the weapon updated. So that's the best I can do. I just don't have enough Dwarven ingots for some reason. I think it's because I just kept getting ebony. So anyway, let's see what else do we have here. Fighters Guild. Holy shit, they gave me a Dwarven Battle Axe. Oh, but this is ornate, so okay, take all. And I get take all. Maybe shit. Well, I need to start breaking some of this shit down. I got too much shit. Let's see, where is it? Here.
I must finish this.
The good thing about this is this crafting area here is much nicer. Okay. And this is 1164 1248, and this I had shock, and I upgraded it to blue. Deconstructed. I'm not sure I'd get anything out of it. Just damn it. Okay. Let's double check everything's broken down as much as possible. That's this for sale. So I just have some things that need to be sold. I'd break down that thing, but I'm afraid that it's not going to give me enough dwarven.
The right tool for the right job.
So it's going to be sell, 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 sell. Sell. Yeah, I never use any of that stuff. This I gotta go put in a room somewhere. I'm pretty sure I already have that. Alright. I think I'm gonna start putting some of this jewelry in there, because I can't break it down. I don't have enough jewelry power there to really do anything.
I've got a lot to do here.
Oh, it's already time for crafting writs? Shit. Let me go to the bank and deposit some of this stuff and get it out of the way. I'm just glad I have bank space, because that was just really short. Without that crafting bag, you're really up the creek, in my opinion.
I erect the spine of welcome.
Okay. That brings me down to 12 at least, but I really do have to go visit my little hotel.
Stranger, may we speak?
I don't remember if this was even available. I think this one was just like a little hole in the wall. It was just slightly bigger, like double a hole in a wall. Yeah, it's like double a hole in a wall. How much is it? 13,000 gold. How much does it look furnished? Yeah. Thing is, I'm making my own furniture. I need a bigger place than this. It's a great location because everything you need is right here in Mournhold, but it's just too small.
Warrior goddess, for you we strike true. When hope is lost and war rages on.
Go directly to the room inside. Save me a lot of time. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Now, this guy.
Farewell, my good friend. May luck follow you. But goodbye, my friend.
So I'd gotten several of these, and I just put them like right there or some shit. Like I just throw them up there when I get them. Yeah, I just pile those horns on there because I don't know what else to do with them. There we go. We got rid of those horns. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Now I just gotta repair, because I forgot to repair. And we're good.
Looking to shape some metal?
Alright, so I got partial upgrade. Not enough Dwarven to do anything with. I'm mostly getting ebony, as far as I can tell. Yeah, here's 110 ebony ingots. Dwarven ore is 10. I'm surprised, but there's ebony, and what's the other one? Yeah, because we got Dwarven. There's Dwarven ore. 7 Dwarven ingots isn't enough. So the good thing is the weapon is updated, so that means I'll be doing more damage with that. So I guess that's it. Alright guys, I'm just going to log off here. I'm pretty much tired. I'm going to relax. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for gaming.